My name is Haizal.
And I'm Maita, we're from 12G and from Group 3.
Today we're here at Juanda Forest Park to carry out our observation project.
Tahura Insinyur Haji Juanda in Bandung function as an important green lung that helps keep the city's air cool and clean. The area spans more than 500 hectares with elevation ranging from around 770 to 1,300 meters above sea level, creating a refreshing atmosphere throughout the forest. Inside the area, visitors can find various historical and natural attractions such as the Dutch Cave and the Japanese Cave, two sites with strong historical relevance from the colonial and occupation periods, along with several waterfalls that enhance the natural beauty of the forest.
Hello everyone, we're now here at Curug Omas inside Juanda Forest Park and one of the main waterfall in Juanda Forest Park.
This waterfall is known for its wide flow of water and the strong current that moves through the rocky cliffs below. The area around Curug Omas is surrounded by dense forests, making it refreshing for visitors to observe the natural landscapes, study the ecosystem, and experience the sound of flowing water in a peaceful environment. In our observation, Curug Omas plays an important role as part of the water system within the park and serves as a natural habitat for various plants and small wildlife.
The park is home to thousands of tree species and wildlife such as civettes, squirrels, and various birds.
Saya
Tentang awal mula di Juanda.
saya mau nanya Bu, kapan dan bagaimana awal mula dibangunnya Taman Hutan Raya Haji Juanda?
Ibu kalau pertama ini dibuka nggak tahu persis ya. Cuman yang ingat ini mas sebelum Haji Juanda yang dibawa ini udah dibuka, udah ada gitu ya. Kalau Haji Juanda kalau nggak salah nggak tahu 82 ini mah udah ada, berarti udah duluan ini gitu ya, udah duluan ini gitu tempatnya ini teh. Jadi kalau pertamanya sasakalanya mah nggak tahu persis gitu ibu juga, tapi ibu jualan udah lama di sini. Jualan teh ibu tahun 76 ibu di sini, tapi masih gadis ikut ke orang tua. Udah ibu berumah tangga baru buka sendiri gitu, nerusin orang tua udah meninggal, nah diterusin sama ibu sampai sekarang gitu diterusinnya.
Sama ini Bu, kapan Tahura resmi dibuka untuk umum dan bagaimana perkembangannya sejak saat itu?
Perkembangannya bagus, bagus, alhamdulillah, tamunya banyak, tempatnya masih alami, nggak ada berubah apa-apa. Kemauan ibu mak lah, tempat Tahura ini teh maunya segini, jangan ada tambahan bangunan-bangunan yang ke depannya. Kalau banyak bangunan kan gitu. Kalau ini mah masih alami, masih dulu gitu. Makanya tamu teh pada kesini banyak, pada senang soalnya yang alami gini udah nggak ada di kota-kota mah, cuman di sini Tahura yang paling bagus tempatnya gitu.
Ibu terima kasih waktunya. Now we are in Dutch Tunnel, and this tunnel is one of the historical tunnels inside Juanda Forest Park.
Dutch Cave is an old tunnel complex built the Dutch colonial government in the early 20th century.
This tunnel was built during the Dutch colonial era and originally functional as a military communication center as well as truck area. When we look around, we can see that The tunnel has multiple branching corridors and thick concrete walls designed to protect important equipment. Inside, the atmosphere is cold, dark, and slightly echoing, which make it easy to imagine how soldiers once moved through these hallways. Some rooms were used for radio communication, ventilation, and even small shelter areas. While we are here, we will observe the interior structure, the airflow, and the history layout that show how this tunnel played a strategic role in the past.
Not too far from the Dutch cave, we will find the second cave, which is the Japanese cave.
We are at Japan's tunnels, another historical tunnels.
The occupation of Japanese tunnels was built in the early 1940s, and this cave function is for military hiding place and observation post.
The Japanese cave in Tahura, Juanda was built around 1942 until 1945 during the Japanese occupation using forced labor or romusha. It served as a military defense post, communication center, ammunition storage, and shelter for Japanese soldiers. The cave has 4 connected entrances and several rooms such as a common room, bunker, storage area, and kitchen. After World War II, the cave remained mostly untouched, keeping its original structure. Today, it is a historical tourism site with a dark, humid, and mysterious atmosphere. Visitors usually bring flashlight because the inside has very limited lighting.
Hello, my name is Kayla,
My name is Willy.
and right now we're going to ask people about the story of Taman Hutan Raya Juanda. Let's go. Halo, selamat pagi Bapak. Ya, saya Kayla dari SMA 16 Bandung. Izin bertanya, bagaimana kondisi kawasan ini sebelum dijadikan Taman Hutan Raya?
Ini dulu sebelum dijadikan tempat wisata, ini sebagai ladang pertanian masyarakat. Jadi sebelum ini itu, jadi masyarakat tuh ada yang bercocok tanam, ada sawah dulu di sini juga, ada perkebunan gitu. Yang pengelolanya itu masyarakat sekitar.
Jadi ini milik masyarakat sekitar.
Kan waktu itu cuman ada konsekuensinya ya. Jadi masyarakat itu boleh bercocok tanam di lahan kehutanan ini dengan catatan menanam dan merawat kayu. Jadi kayu-kayu yang ada di sini tuh masyarakat yang menanam. Itu. Cuman setelah kayu tinggi, besar si tanaman pun juga jadi nggak baik kan itu. Dan diubahlah sebagai tempat wisata bersejarah karena gua Jepang gua Belanda.
Untuk yang kedua, apa sih alasan utama kawasan ini dijadikan Taman Hutan Raya?
Ini dijadikan sebagai tempat wisata tuh karena memang ini menunjang. Di samping ini tuh sebagai jantungnya kota Bandung, filternya kota Bandung, dan di sini ada tempat bersejarah Jepang Belanda itu.
Oke, yang terakhir, kenapa sih namanya itu Insinyur Haji Juanda?
Nah, kenapa ini namanya Taman Hutan Raya Insinyur Haji Juanda? Karena beliaulah yang menggagas tempat ini sehingga menjadi tempat wisata. Nah, dan beliau itu adalah Menteri pertama RI. Nah, itu.
Menteri apa tuh?
Menteri Perdana Menteri kayak gitulah. Perhubungan.
Baik Bapak, terima kasih atas waktunya. Before it was developed, this area is belong to local residents, and for the first time of the minister, he proposed that this area should be a green forest, and that's why the name of this green forest is Insinyur Haji Juanda. And right now, this green forest into a destination for a local tourists. That's all the information we can share. We hope it's useful for all of us. See you.